In this video, we are going to discuss about chapter number 10, paper 1, that is child psychology, part A. So, in one by one chapters, we are studying what are the important things that should happen to have a very good personality in adulthood. So, there are many factors playing each and every role in molding our personality. So, in one important factors are learning and maturation. So, what you learn, how you mature in your childhood or that is before 18 years plays an extremely important role in framing your personality. So, that is why we are all sending our children to school, and nearly children spend about 15 to 14 years of training is imparted to them in school by means of education. So, learning plays a very important role in disciplining children, in creating good habits in them. So why, ma'am? All this helps them to uh, frame their personality or their behavioral pattern in a very good way in their adulthood. So to understand why are we learning, before that we should understand what is learning and what is maturation. Though more or less both seems to be same, sound same, but they have a slight difference between learning and maturation. And here what they say, ma'am, learning means learning is not up to 18 years or 14 years, but learning is a continuous process. Any new task you understand, that is considered as learning. Even in 60 years or 70 years, you can learn new tasks. Your brain has that potential to learn anything new, even in old age. Only thing is you should be interested. Most of them say that it is very difficult to remember things. It is very difficult to learn in old age, but it is not so. Only we are thinking that we cannot learn in old age, but our potential of the brain is as same as that of the childhood until we die, ma'am. So it is capable of learning new task every day, every moment, and that is what they say learning is a continuous process. When learning gets is 100 percentage, ma'am, so you see learning means knowing a new task. So when this knowing is 100 percentage, they say simply knowing will not we cannot say it is learning. When learning is complete, whatever you know, you understand, then you have to think about it. After thinking, your behavior should change accordingly. I always give an example for this, ma'am. Learning, for learning to be 100 percentage, your teacher is saying you should not tell lies. Okay, ma'am. So you should always speak truth. Okay, then you intentively listen to the class, and teacher says a story. You understand the moral and everything. Then after in a break itself, the teacher leaves. You soon after she leaves, you are telling a lie. So in that case, you have understood the content. You have everything the same, but your behavior is not changed. But what here they say, if you understand the content, you have to think why we should not tell a lie, why people are still telling a lie, why should not say. So likewise, you have to think about it. If you have any doubts regarding that, you have to ask the teacher. And after thinking, you should fix your mind. Okay, hereafter I'm not going to tell a lie, and so on. You have to practice it. Then only this learning is complete. They say more and more you learn and more your behavior gets changed, what happens, ma'am? Obviously, your mind will get matured. What is this maturity, ma'am? Maturity is nothing but it is related to time. For example, our children, for a simple problem is given to children, they will take a lot of time to complete it. But the same problem is given to an older children, they will complete it at a much faster rate. Why is this difference? Why this child is taking is take a simple task of eating, ma'am. You are given two idli, and to your child is given two idli. Will who will eat first? Definitely it is you. The child will take a lot of time. Why, ma'am? Because the child's hands, the muscle coordination is all not properly trained, so it will take a lot of time for the child to eat it in by hand in one by one piece. For you have been trained for all these years in eating with your hands, so it easily just like that you eat and you go. So this ease in performing a task is because of maturation. Maturation is nothing but the more easier, the more quicker you can do. So how quicker you can do? When you learn more and your behavior gets changed, that frequency gives you maturity, is what is being called as maturation here, ma'am. And learning is reinforcement of a new thing. And about learning, Murphy and Hilgard give, they are two psychologists, they give their opinion. So learning is not only outward thing, but internally also learning. After learning, so many changes happens within your body as well. So what does Hilgard say, ma'am? So many examples may be presented from everyday life, like memorizing a poem, working on the typewriter, manipulating. So it is not only learning; all simple tasks that you learn also comes under this learning thing, ma'am. So once you learn, what happens, ma'am? Our brain understands the task, and when you think, our brain becomes much stronger. And when you change your behavior accordingly, then it is more strengthened, they say. So learning and maturation. So learning here means to learn some, to understand something new. Maturation means how quickly you respond. The both mature, more mature person, you can respond in a much quicker way. So here there is a small example given, ma'am. A same task is being given to, is being taught to two children. One child is 10-month old and another child is 1 year old. What is the task? It is a simple task of climbing stairs. படிக்கட்டு ஏற சொல்றாங்க. So the 10-month child is given more practice for about 10-15 days. No, I think it for about 1-2 months. Whereas the older child, 1 year child, is given only 10-15 days. Now both are competing. So competition comes. So both has to climb the stairs. Who climbs faster? It is not the one who has taken 2 month training, but it is the one who is 15 days training wins this competition. Why is it so much? Because this 15-day trained child is much older than that of the 10-month-old child, 2 months older than this child, and so he can perform this task in much easily. So that is what, ma'am, as age progresses, our mind matures, more learning happens, our mind matures. The more mature you become, you can solve the problem more quickly, and this again plays a very important role in framing our behavior in later years. And that is why they say children should of course know how to handle failures in early stages, so that they can easily recover from failures in their later years. Then learning manual skills. Manual skills means learning simple tasks in their infancy, like throwing the ball, catching the ball, so that their muscle coordination gets developed. Eating and drinking, putting on and taking off clothes, writing, etc. This left-handedness we have already seen, ma'am. So we have two hemispheres in brain. So right-hand side brain controls left side of the body. Left side of the brain controls the right side of the body. So if you want to strengthen both side of your brain, you have to perform tasks equally in your right hand as well as in your left hand. So here they say, don't worry if the children are left-handed. So for left-handed children, right side of the brain are much stronger. For right-handed, it is the left side of the brain are much stronger. So this is a natural phenomenon. Now, with this chapter gets over. Next chapter is chapter 11, attention, interest, and fatigue, which we will discuss in next video. Thank you.